Hello, and obviously, if you're watching this, we are probably in lockdown. So welcome, year 11, and maybe year 10 if you're looking at this, because this is what we are needed for this reducing the risk of injury. So this is our bounce back lockdown. It's more future learning for based around the exam unit for this OCR course that we're looking to do. So I'm going to talk you through the learning objective 3 and 4. Miss Holland has spoken you through learning objective 1 and 2. There will also be some tasks to complete with this when you are following on from this, and I'll show you what those will be afterwards. During this time, there might be a couple of other videos based around the unit that we're doing, but this is the one that we need to be looking at straight away because all of year 10 will be doing the exam with this in the summer, and a big number of year 11 will be doing this as part of a resit for this unit. So as you know, this is learning objective 3. There are four learning objectives for each of these courses, and I'm going to talk you through this one now, which is about reducing the risk of injury, but it's about how to respond to injuries based around sport. So the first bit we need to know, which is over here, which is about the difference between acute and chronic injuries. So an acute injury is an injury that happens straight away. So this is an injury that happens if you get hit by something, or sudden trauma to the body can result in immediate pain or swelling. I will just make this a little bit bigger. Okay, so it's all about that injury that happens straight away and you get some swelling, loss of function. For example, that hard tackle in rugby, or that being hit by a ball or hitting something else is that acute injury. A chronic injury is one of those injuries that builds up over time from overuse or old age. So something that maybe I will be struggling with getting on a little bit. So things like Achilles tendonitis, shin splints, or tennis elbow. Now, what we're now going to talk about, if we come down here, we're going to look at these injuries and the names of the injuries, because they all go into these two treatment areas. So they are a strain and a sprain. So as you can see, a strain is a muscle injury, whereas a sprain is an injury to a joint, so like a twisted of a joint or something like that. Those two, both acute injuries, they happen straight away. Concussion, that is another one that is an acute injury. It happens straight away. People think that that's an onset one, an overuse one, but that is something that's about that bang on the head. An abrasion, that's just a sort of cut or anything like a cut where the skin is broken. That is also an acute injury. And a contusion, which is just a fancy name for a bruise that we use, is also that blood trapped under the skin. That is also an acute injury, as are dislocations and fractures. Again, you will come to those in more detail, but you need to know that they are our acute injury. Then we've got the chronic injuries, which are cramp, which is that sudden involuntary muscle contraction, so a muscle stuck in a movement, blisters, and you can't see under here, but under here we've got overuse injuries. So they are all those chronic injuries. When you've learnt about those, and you need to sort of research a little bit about them yourself, you will look at the treatment for them. And again, over here, I'm not going to go through in great detail. This is just a quick run through of it. We've got the treatment. The main one is this RICE treatment, which is rest, ice, compression, elevation, and that treats the strain, the sprain, the overuse, and concussion. We have bandaging or plasters or creams, which are for the abrasions and the blisters. Splints, slings, tapings, plaster cast are the way we deal with a broken bone or dislocation. Stretching and massage, which is for the cramp and muscle rehab. And then we have heat treatment and cold treatment, which are mainly for the chronic or the acute injuries. As you can see over here, I'm not going to talk through in a great deal of detail because we can do that. You would look at those when we look at the individual bits from this time. But this is just giving us that overall overview of what we've got. Linked to that, we've got this SALTAPS idea. This is how to respond to an injury if you see it on the pitch. So if you see an injury on a pitch or you are dealing with an injury in a session, you will see the player go down, look what's happened. You will ask them what has happened. You will look at injured limbs for obviously any particular injury. You will touch the injured site to see where the pain is. You will see if they can move it themselves. If they can't, you will put some more movement on it, so passive movement. And the last one is a strength test, where they will see if they are able to play on, or they could either run it off, or we then need to deal with the treatment over here because they can't continue playing. So that's the first section I'm going to talk through about how to respond to injuries within that sporting context. The second part is how to respond to common medical conditions. Now, again, I'm not going to go through this in massive detail. I'm going to just give you a really quick overview of what these three conditions are, and then you can look at that in detail yourself. So the first ones are these three, are epilepsy, asthma, and diabetes. And you will need to look at for this, and again, this is here with you all the time, so you can pause this video all the time and look at this. You can see the symptoms, and the symptoms are the signs or the things that show that is happening. So for epilepsy, we've got those symptoms. Asthma, we've got these symptoms. Diabetes, we've got these symptoms and the treatment. And again, with the diabetes, the only thing to be aware about is we have type 1 and type 2 diabetes, which you need to know about. Type 1 is the sort of medical condition that you just happens to you just because the body doesn't produce insulin anymore. And type 2 is down to a bad diet and how your diet affects you. So again, these slideshows are here for this, for you to use. So you can go back and look at, there's LO3, there's LO4, and they can help you to revise with this unit, and that will help you when you come to answer these sort of questions which we've put there. So you can see straight away LO3 there. Describe what SALTAP stands for when responding to an injury. So again, go back and look at the slideshow, look at that. Identify what would cause blisters. Explain it. I'm not going to read through all these questions now because they are there. You can pause this and have a go at those questions, and that will help you with this course. So like I say, this is for the exam unit. All of you, or all of year 10 will be doing this in the summer. Some of year 11 will be doing this again in the summer as a reset. So this will be a massive teaching aid to help you. Use my video, use Miss Holland's video, and that will help with there. Okay, so thank you very much, and enjoy what is part of this lockdown. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.